This is the tutorial for the advanced paycheck calculator found on morecalculators.com. Here you see this is the morecalculators.com homepage. We have many free calculators to help you with buying a car, buying a home, renting a home, estimating your taxes, making a budget, calculating your income, and investing in real estate. All of these calculators are free to use, so check it out today at morecalculators.com. We're going to scroll down the screen here and go to the advanced paycheck calculator, which is kind of near the bottom of the screen right here. You can go ahead and click on that. And it will have several entry blanks. We're just going to kind of go down the page, okay? And I'll be able to tell you what each of them mean, okay? So we're going to start here. Hourly rate, well, that should be pretty self-explanatory. Just enter how much you earn per hour. We're going to go with $9 an hour here. So we're going to type in $9, okay? Regular hours is basically how many regular hours you want to calculate that you've worked. It could be 40, it could be 80, it could be 160, it could be whatever. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go with we're going to pretend that we're going for a 2-week pay period, okay? And we're going to assume that you work 40 hours a week, okay? So we're going to type in 80 there. You could also type in overtime hours, and it will also calculate those for you. We're going to say 4 overtime hours, okay? And that's total, that's not per week. This is always total, not per week, okay? Don't worry about typing in anything per week. Just answer the question total, unless it asks differently, okay? Now, the next question here is how much of your paycheck is deducted for things such as retirement funds, deferred compensation, blah, 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 before taxes per pay period. Okay, again, this is all pay per pay period. And we'll just type in $25. Okay. The next question is, how much of your paycheck is deducted for federal income tax, Social Security, Medicare, state income tax, and so basically this is your tax deductions. Okay. We'll go with 25%, okay? It could be more or less, depending on your personal situation. Next question is, how much of your paycheck is, basically this is the after-tax deductions. Okay, we did before taxes, then taxes. Now we're doing after taxes. So we'll do, say, $120, okay? Now they want to know, what is the overtime pay multiplier? Now most of the time, companies pay out time and a half for overtime. So you can see here we already have that as the default. So you'll see here time and a half is 1.5, double time is 2, time and a half is the most common, okay? And we already have that in there. If your company has a different policy, you can change it. Otherwise, just leave it, okay? Next up, how many weeks is the pay period? So remember we said we're pretending this is a 2-week pay period. So we're going to put 2 there, okay? If you get paid every week, or if you want to calculate on a weekly basis, well, then put in 1. If you get paid monthly, it could be 4, or it could be 4.25, or whatever you want to calculate for monthly. Next question, how many weeks per year are you paid for? So if you take 2 weeks of vacation per year, it'd be 50. If you work every week per year, which is probably pretty unlikely, then it'd be 52. And then it says, how many days per week do you work? Some people, especially now, are starting to go with the 4-day work week. So, but otherwise it's going to be 5. Okay, so we've typed in everything, and we're ready to get our information. Okay, so to do that, just hit the old submit button. At the very top of the screen, the very first thing it tells you is your estimated paycheck is $442, okay? And then it says, please scroll down for more information about your paycheck. So basically, you can skip over all this stuff that we typed in. You can change it, like we could say $10 an hour and just hit enter, and it'll change everything right smack dab for you. We'll put it back at 9 so we can look at our results, okay? You can change everything on the fly. and hit submit, and it'll just update with your new info. Okay, down here, it gives you daily pay statistics. Okay, it also gives you weekly pay, monthly pay, and annual pay. Okay, so basically takes your information and produces these statistics for you. And it outlines, base hourly pay, overtime pay, total gross pay, which is the sum of the base and the overtime, before tax deductions, after tax deductions, and net pay. So it gets all those in there for you, based on daily, weekly, monthly, and hourly. And so we'll look at monthly here. Okay, I will look at weekly first. Okay, so here's weekly. There's your category headers. It's kind of hard with a small box, but I want you to actually be able to read them. Base hourly pay $360, overtime pay $27, your totals $387. There's your deductions. Before taxes $13, your tax deductions are $94. After tax reductions are $60, so your net pay is $221. Okay, and then monthly, pretty much the same thing, except it's on a monthly basis. Okay, $15.60 base hourly pay, $117 overtime. Total is $1677. Before tax reductions is $54. Your tax deductions are $406. After tax reductions are $260, leaving $957 in net pay. Okay. Annual pay statistics tells you how much you make per year. Base is $18,720. Overtime is $1,404. Total is just above $20,000. Before tax reductions $650. Tax deductions $4,800. After tax reductions $3,120. Net pay $11,486. So you can kind of see it just gives you your statistics there. But a lot of people, they're just looking for what their paycheck is, and that's right at the top of the screen for you. What it would do, remember it asked what you make, or I'm sorry, how many days per week that you work. That's because for the daily pay statistics, it calculates per day. So you see here, it's $72 and all this. Now, if I went up here and changed it to 4 days a week, click submit, and then we go down here, you'll see now it's updated those daily pay statistics for you. So it tells you how much you make per day. So that's that. You can also save your work. You see all these entries, they're all automatically in here because you filled them in. When you send something to one of our calculators, we send back basically what you told us. It's all in the address bar here, okay? So what that allows you to do is it allows you to save your work. And how do you do that? You just click favorites, add to favorites, and you'll see here you can add your favorite, and in this case it's a paycheck calculator, and it saves it. It saves basically that address on your computer. We don't save any of your information on our website. This address, it just saves the whole address on your computer. So when you come back to this address, it just comes back with the information because that's what you sent us. Okay, so that's how that works. You can save your work, and then some of our calculators we ask for like over 100 different things, so that could be pretty important. So that is the advanced paycheck calculator at morecalculators.com. If you have any questions for us, you can contact us. Click contact us on the home page or the help utility there. It's near the top of the page, and we can help you. Be sure to check out our other calculators. We have many other calculators to choose from. And thank you very much, and have a great day.